Good morning, class 7. I am Anil Bhagat, your science teacher from Modern International School, Hiswa. Welcome back to our e-learning program. Today, in this video lecture, we will discuss about chapter 12, that is reproduction in plants. In the previous lecture, we had discussed about reproduction, and we had discussed that in plants there are several types of reproduction which we can categorize into two, that is sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Under asexual reproduction there are several ways, and today in this video lecture we are going to discuss about sexual reproduction, that in this type of reproduction only one type of parent is needed, no two type of parents are needed. So in asexual reproduction we are going to discuss about vegetative propagation or vegetative reproduction. So here we will see that plants reproduce or new plants will also grow from the different parts of the plant. Okay class, different parts of the plant give birth to a new plant. So let's begin this chapter, vegetative reproduction. So new plants are produced from the parts of the plant like roots, stems, leaves, and these parts are called the vegetative parts of the plant. So reproduction is through the vegetative parts. Reproduction is through the vegetative parts, and that is why this type of reproduction is called vegetative reproduction. So now let's begin this vegetative reproduction. Before that we have to perform an activity. What is the activity? Take a piece of rose stem, or you can say champa flower stem, but remember there should be a node present, and this piece is called a cutting. Put this piece into the soil and irrigate or give water at a proper time. After some days you will find that there are new buds, new roots, new leaves are coming. Floral buds are there, but also axial buds are also coming, that from the place where the stem and leaf are joined together. So from this point of view we are able to understand that from a stem a new plant will grow. From a stem a new plant will grow. So from a part of the plant a new plant will grow, and these birds are called vegetative birds. Okay, and which contains a small stem of itself, short stem around it. So this is the example of plants growing from stem. Now there are plants which grow from the leaves also, and among them the name bryophyllum. Remember the name bryophyllum is a very famous one. In class 6 you also studied that in a bryophyllum leaf at the margins there are small buds are present, and when a leaf of bryophyllum fall on the soil, new bryophyllum plants will come out from this small buds which present on the margins of the leaf of the bryophyllum. Now let's move to the next part, that is the roots. We discussed about stem, discussed about leaves. Now comes the root. So sweet potato and dahlia. Sweet potato and dahlia are two examples of plants which grow from their roots. If you cut their roots and put into the soil, new plant will grow of sweet potato and dahlia. Now let's discuss about the stem. So if you observe a potato properly, you will find scars on the surface of potato, and these are called buds or eyes. If you cut it properly and put a piece of potato with a scar in the soil and water it properly, a new plant will come out. A new plant will come out. So from this also a new plant will grow. In onion and in ginger, same type of scars are present, and you can create a new plant from this stem. So class, I think you are able to understand this vegetative propagation or reproduction, in which plants grow from the vegetative parts of the plant, like root, stem, leaves. So from these a new plant will grow. So I hope you are able to understand this topic well. If any problem, class, ask me. I will help you. Have a great day. Be safe at home. Thank you.